Next bull market already here, and maybe we are in the hardest spot. Why so? You want to know about that? You want to know the last information about the crypto world and much more? Airdrops, contests, etc.? Yes, then smash that like button because it's time for crypto news fun on the right crypto a tope. We've talked so many times in the channel about the 4-year cycle. This has to do with the halving. In today's own Chicos Cryptos video, we have again that narrative. You can see here, this is Bitcoin history chart, where we have 1 year going down, followed by 3 years going up, and then 1 year going down, 3 years going up, 1 year going down. So maybe now, finally, we start our 3 years going up again. Well, this has to do with those cycles you can see here in those lines from 2011 to 2026. And you can see we always have 3 years with good percentage for Bitcoin. And then a disaster, a very bad year. It was 2014, it was 2018, and then in 2022 we had 58% drop, 74% drop, and 65% drop. So right now, maybe we are starting again our rise, our parabolic rise for the future. Well, Chico Cryptos was relating to this video from Bob Loukas. We've talked about the 4-year cycle of Bob Loukas so many times in the past. I leave you the link in the description to the whole video. But if you don't understand English, I'm gonna translate it for you and sum it up. Also, you can follow Bob Loukas on Twitter. Do that. You have there a very, very good information. Well, the first idea he is telling us in the video is that maybe we finally are bottoming in with this bear market. So we are starting going up again as in past cycles. Maybe that's true. If so, where are we heading? Where we are heading at the first moment to around $48,000. That could coincide in 2024 with the halving event. But where are we going later? 1 year after the halving. Remember that usually we go to the all-time high for Bitcoin and other altcoins. So maybe this time we will be around $1,200,000 for one just single Bitcoin. That would be so good. That would be awesome. And those are the paths that Bob Loukas is telling us that maybe Bitcoin is going to follow in its way to 100,000 or more dollars in the next peak. So maybe we have to go down now, or maybe we start going up, but you have to expect volatility. You have to expect going up and down in that way. The good news, according to Bob Loukas, is that even if we go in the lower path, we wouldn't go lower than $20,000, which is awesome. What about the gap in the 9,600? Well, we'll see about that. But very interesting in this video, you have to consider that in the last cycle, we had like 6 drops, 20 to 73%. And in the previous one, in 2015, we had a lot of drops, like mostly even 4 months, we had a drop 30 to 35%. So it's not going to be a straight line. And you, the idea here and why is the worst part of the bull cycle is because maybe you get scared and you start selling at that point when things go down 30 to 63%. But remember, past cycles, if you are patient, then you'll make it. Remember, this game changes money from impatient people to patient ones. So try to be calm here. Remember, we told you the possible paths for those halvings according to the past. And you can see that right now we are mostly following the yellow line. So that means that we might go not with good news right now, but with the bad ones, even though we will not go lower than $20,000 according to that. That's a good thing. And if you want to know more about the Bitcoin halving, remember this video we created for Bitcoin's halving, where you have all the information, and also for Litecoin. Remember, we have the Litecoin halving in just 75 days now. And this is the two last occasions where we had the Litecoin halving. And you can see that maybe we are finally started to going up. Litecoin should lead the market cycle this time as it did in the past. But let's go to today's in Bitcoin. You can see that we had a very bad day yesterday. We had an engulfing candle, and that means that the downtrend for Bitcoin can be a reality. And again, we are down from $27,000. Maybe we have to go low to 25,000. We told you about in past videos, even 20,000 with last lowest points. You can see also, as we nailed it yesterday, that the gap of the futures of the CME was finally closed for good with this candle. So now we will be free of going to the next one in the upper side, which is in the $30,000, or maybe not. Maybe, remember, we'll go and do our homework in $20,000. And this is it for me. The most important chart of all, you know, is dollar behavior, and it's still going higher. So that's why finally crypto and stock market started going down. Till dollar stops this rally, I don't think Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other altcoins besides the memes are going to go higher. Good news today. Well, Bitcoin difficulty is hitting new records highs, and also for the hash rate. So that means adoption, which is a good thing, independent from Bitcoin price. The market is neutral, not fear, not greed today. We see red in the market. The bubbles, don't touch them, are in the red. Ethereum is flat, still holding with a moving average of 100 days. And you can see that one of the words of the day and the most important ones is Lido, even though it was having a very good 7 days. Also optimism with all those good news we had. Well, they are going to 5.5% down. Axie Infinity, which now you can see it on iOS, and it was 6% up in the 7 days, but now it's 5% down. So this is it for the most important ones. And what about the memes? Well, you can see all of them going down, the most important ones in market cap. So what about Pepe? Well, Pepe with our friends of Dex Tools, you'll see the triangle withdraw. We are down from it. We bounce back in the line we told you it might, but now we found resistance again where we found support at some point. So that means for Pepe, bad news right now. Remember, I'm not expert. This is not financial advice. I have no clue what's going to happen, but it doesn't look good. If you want to take your own opinions, just go to Dex Tools, the only tool we use for this DeFi ecosystem, where you can still find tokens like Popeye, and with it, you are 66,000% up. So maybe we have today a new millionaire due to Popeye. If that's the case, you send me some money. Thank you very much. But trust no one. For example, those influencers, those YouTubers with their own cryptocurrencies, like BitBoy, he said he wouldn't sell his own token for 6 months, but he did. So now we can see these people, maybe in the future they will have trouble with justice. I don't know if this is illegal, but they might be pumping and dumping their own tokens. Be careful with that, Kava, etc., etc. Here you can see the token on Dex Tools going crazy up and then crazy down. So again, be careful with gambling with cryptocurrencies. Also, do not trust your own banks. Here you can see that Wells Fargo is going to pay $1 billion on shareholders' lawsuit settlement. What is this? Well, back in December, Wells Fargo made $3.7 billion agreement with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau to resolve allegations that the bank's actions had harmed more than 60 million individuals with deposit accounts, auto loans, and auto mortgages. So now you can see people putting their hard-earned money in a bank thinking they are 100% safe. they take loans for house and cars only to be after scammed out of it. So we can't trust those who tell us that we should trust. Can we trust Ledger and all the crypto sphere? Again, we trust no one anymore. No exchanges, no cold wallets, anything. Ledger is trying to clarify how its firmware is working after deleted tweet controversy. So they had a tweet, they were trying to explain things, but they miswritten the idea there. So they said almost that yes, you can have the keys from a cold wallet with some firmware update. So some people from Ledger had to go out there, and in a new thread they told us it's not exactly the case. You need to sign those transactions. So technically speaking, it's not that it's always possible to have your keys. But now, well, you can see that the controversy remains there, because if you can have a firmware for this, you can have a firmware for that. We told you everything about this in yesterday's video. So if you want to know more about Ledger fiasco and Ledger controversy, just go to our last video. You have that in Spanish and also in English. You can see also some people from the community that say, well, I have this tweet from 2022 where they say that it was impossible to extract the keys from the device, and now in 2023 they are saying the opposite. So yes, it's not good. The trust is being broken with Ledger, and we'll see about that. Even though some competitors are speaking good words for Ledger, telling them that yes, maybe this is something that new users will need in the future. They don't want to be sovereign individuals. They might be a disaster doing their due diligence, etc. So they need a third party having this. So Ledger, they are improving the service for that. Again, a lot of people in the community says that this is crazy. Some others don't. This is optional. No, we can't trust this anymore. What do you think about that? Leave a comment below and tell me what you're gonna do. And also, if you are concerned about recovery and services like that you can find in the cloud, well, also consider that with Google Authenticator, the 2FA, now it might be synchronizing with the cloud. So maybe this is an advantage for you. You don't have your cell phone or you lost it, and you can go to your service in the cloud and have your numbers to go inside the apps. But maybe you understand this is now hot, and maybe a hacker can do the same thing and take your numbers. So what's the point anymore or having this code creator in your cell phone? Controversy again. And as we are talking about subscriptions, remember that with Recovery on Ledger, you have to pay $10 per month if you want that service. Well, now Coinbase is launching also a payment service, a subscription, where you will have zero trading fees. Allegedly, you can do that in United Kingdom, Germany, and Ireland. Also, you'll have exclusive benefits through partnerships, also for staking, and you just have to pay $30 a month, which is, in my opinion, a lot, but we'll see. 3 countries are going to test this. We'll see if this is interested in the future or not. You have the link in the description if you want to join Coinbase and this subscription in the future. And if you want to get some money doing staking, you can do that with IOTA and Assembly. Again, remember we told you about this in past videos. You have to go to Firefly Wallet and you have to activate the round 6 for the airdrop. In the DeFi ecosystem, of course, between $40 billion and $50 billion. And we have a very good information about PancakeSwap. They have some special promotion. Now you can earn up to 5% trading fee rebates in Cake. And this is not just it. That means that you have the lowest fees in the DEX space. You have from May 18 to June 20th, but this is not the first and only time they do this. They will do this in the future too. They will have exclusive campaigns for those loyal K community members. If you want to join, I leave you this link in the description with all the information. And also remember, this video we did all about PancakeSwap V3, all you need to know. And also about the Metaverse, we talk again with OVR. They just have a map to earn about Palacio Real in Madrid. And Parita Brava was there, our friend, and he created this with his knowledge. And you can see that there you have the menu of a restaurant. So yesterday we saw how you can create a store, and now you can see how you can have the menu of a restaurant, even a picture of the plate you want to eat. So thank you, Parita Brava, for sharing that with us. And now about AI, Elon Musk is saying that AI exists because of him, and he's having trouble with Microsoft. Remember, Elon Musk was at the beginning of OpenAI, and he says this is a non-profit. And now, how is it possible that a non-profit organization is turned into something that Microsoft is making money with? So some people at Microsoft says this is not the case, but we have again another controversy there. The day that Sam Altman went to the Senate in United States saying that we need regulation for AI, people are concerned about that. Also, here we told you on AI news that we have to get used to AI because it's something we're gonna have in our daily basis. And Elon Musk just tweeted today something I'm gonna find right now for you. Here you have it. And is that Twitter Blue verified subscribers can now upload up to 2 hours video, which is awesome, trying to compete with YouTube, of course. And about AI, he told us that some people this week are happy with AI, but then they go to the roller coaster we had in AI and you become next week a zombie. So be careful with that. Interesting news about AI, of course, and of Elon Musk, that is allegedly the richest man in the world. According to some publication, he would be the second richest in the world with $181 billion worth in his wealth. You can see here how this is distributed with Tesla stock, with SpaceX, with Twitter, with the Boring Company and other assets. But we don't know how many Dogecoin or Bitcoin he holds. And that's why this article is considering that maybe he is actually the richest man in the world. And the last one about AI, ChatGPT now is available on iOS. Android version will be released later. So if you have an iPhone, you can try that. Tell us how is it going in our comments below. And remember that we're still working with this contest. If you want to win a Pro Plus subscription for TradingView, you can do that. Follow us on Twitter. There you have the rules to participate. You have till Sunday at the last minute of the day. And now for our cat section. Here you see how a cat becomes a villain. Wow, with this thunder, scary conditions in the market, and these guys know about that. You can see he's standing on his feet. What was that? What was that? Was a new meme coin? Was the newest crazy thing? But some people is okay with everything. They don't even move. They don't care if the market conditions turn. And some other, what they want is to relax and enjoy life, like this one, just having a nap. That's what I'm gonna do right now, because the crypto world is too crazy. As crazy is Mother Nature. And you can see here these penguins jumping to the sea. This is to make you smile and go there and enjoy life, of course. If you want to learn Spanish, you have this very same video in our primary channel, FunOntheRide. If you want more in English, just wait for next show here in Crypto News, Fun on the Ride, health, money, love, party in peace. The best is yet to come. en cripto a tope. ¡To the moon!